So I'm watching my edge lights first. Remember I said I start with my edge lights. Okay, so now I notice it still seems a little bit too far forward. So let's do this. We're going to, well, let's just have you step forward. Step forward a little bit more. Okay, and I'm going to get those edge lights perfect. Now I'm going to back this up now because it's a little too much. Okay, so let's go right here. Drop that chin down a little bit right there. Okay. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. It's getting a little, hold on, here it comes. There we're going. It's a little bit better. Now I haven't even touched the overhead light yet, or that light that lights a zone. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about zone 1. Let's just say edge lights are zone 1. This is zone 2. So I'm going to now work on zone 2. Right now he's too dark in zone 2, but I'm putting out something, right? So I'm going to now feather in the transition. So here's the transition. Right here is zone 1 transitioning to zone 2. That's the most critical part of what I do. So in a beauty fashion scenario, I want a real soft transition. For a sports scenario, I want a pretty harsh transition, but I still got to get the transition a little bit smoother than this. And think about this. When I'm doing Photoshop, I bring this over to Photoshop. It's a lot easier to build contrast than it is to take it away. So I want to have it a little bit softer in the camera, knowing that later I can build contrast. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my power. Let's just do it a half a stop. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't even looked at it, right? And sometimes I just trigger it off to make sure everything's going good. Same thing, 1, 2, 3, pop. Now, we should have just increased the value in the zone 2 by half a stop. So here it comes. All right, so that's a little more acceptable for me in Photoshop. But I still think, I don't know what it is, I still feel that the zone 1, the edge lights are still a little too far forward. I maybe want them, and again, it's because the shape of his face is going to be a bit different than someone's a little rounder. So let's do this. Let's get you to step forward another 2 inches. And I'm going to back this up just a fraction. Just a fraction, same thing, about 2 inches. And let's fire off another one. Here we go. 1, drop that chin down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now I think I got it. Now I've nailed it. Here it comes. Now the edge light's just making the transition right about here.